Hey everybody, it's Wolfers here, and we are back with another episode of Pokemon Insurgence. In the last part, well, we explored we explored the part of Metchi Town, and we also got our secret base over here. And I also went over some of the features and things you can get out of the secret base. We also had a rival battle with Nora here as well. In this part, well, we're gonna explore the rest of Metchi Town and then keep heading towards Vipik City. So, starting off with this house, if I remember correctly, okay, yeah, this person gives you a destiny knot because the Pokemon breeder is here. This girl is asking for a boyfriend. There's also there's a person in a house up here. I think it's that house over there on the right, who's asking for a girlfriend. Can you do anything with those two? No, at the moment, no, and I don't think you can do it, and I don't know if there's any side quests involving those two later. Over here is the Pokemon breeder, so if you wanna, I believe it works the same way as it does in some of the earlier games where each step is one experience point towards leveling up your Pokemon. So if you want to leave something there to level it up, you can, although I don't know why you would, because you'll have access to the secret base and the Autonote trainer now, so not a real reason to use the breeder except for, well, actually breeding anything. I don't know where you can find a Ditto though. Actually, I should bring this up now. This is a minor spoiler for one Pokemon, but while I'm heading north up here, with breeding. If you're curious about breeding a Delta Pokemon, by the way, this is TM63 embargo. If you're curious about Delta Pokemon, you cannot breed them via normal means. You cannot breed them normally with a Ditto or a normal Pokemon. The only way to breed Delta Pokemon is with each other or with a Delta Ditto. So that is a spoiler that there is a Delta Ditto in this game, but since we have access to the breeder now, and you do have the option to get at least one, possibly two Delta Pokemon by this point, I thought I should bring it up. I thought I should bring this up now. There's a Super Potion over here as well. Now, if you're curious as to what this area is, checking this sign, Perfection Laboratory. So you might be thinking, at this moment you checking that sign, you might be thinking, oh crap, the Perfection cult's here? Are we going to fight them now? Well, if you try and check the building, no you cannot. The door is locked and rusty, nobody's been here for a long time. We cannot do anything about this area for quite a long time. There's nothing we can do about this. So for now, we had to leave that area, but that's something to come back to later. With that aside, there's not much else we can do here in this lower half of town. So, only thing to do now is to head south, since we can't go in either direction, and we head out onto what I believe this is part of Route 4, and hello! Oh! This is actually funny because I remember this is something funny because I remember getting trying to use Mudkip in a different save file before. Didn't work as well as I thought it would, but I think that's part of my own doing for not being leveled up correctly. But yeah, here's another place where you can get a starter Pokemon. You can find Mudkips over here. You can also in the grass find Cyndaquils as well. So you can find a Gen 2 and Gen 3 starter here if you want to. This person is a trainer. We are going to fight them because why not? Another thing about this route is this route? Yeah, it is on this route. There's something on this route that I actually want to. There's actually something on this route that's actually important that I want to do. we'll get to what that thing I want to do on this route is in a minute. But first, we gotta beat this O Knight, who is being extremely hard to kill. Can you please die? Thank you. I'll be so glad when I get a physical water move or something, because water gun is not gonna do much here. Well, actually, let me see. Let's try it. Well, I guess that's doing more than bite. Oh, I'm gonna have to heal. Super potion. There's all. Oh yeah, I guess I can mention this now. There is apparently a sword button in this game, which I think by default it's F5. Which by default, looking at the control scheme, because I did fix that, so I don't hit the wrong button and keep hitting auto run, and not the B button, my B button. There is a sword button, but for whatever reason, like off screen before I started this, I tried using it and it wasn't working. So there is a sword button, but I don't know if I configured my settings wrong, or if it's something else entirely. But that aside, that's not the important thing. What's important is over here in this little hut to the right. Now before you talk to this, I highly recommend you save your game right here before talking to this. There's a good reason for this. It may look like a waltz, but when you talk to it, surprise Deltamon! This is another Delta Pokemon. Delta Ralts. Ice Electric type. This one is a female. This one is a female in this case, but the gender for me doesn't really matter in this case. If you're curious, yes you can evolve this into a Delta Gallade. So, however, that is not what I'm going to be using this for. I am going to be using this for a Delta Gardevoir, so it being a female makes things just that much easier. Being nice, it is level 15 though, so you really gotta be careful here. Cause this thing, you really gotta be careful, and also being an ice type, its defenses, not looking at it, not checking its stats beforehand, its defenses being an ice type probably aren't that good. So I would highly recommend being careful here. I'm trying to think of what to do here. Actually, if it's got Growl, this thing can't teleport, by the way. It's got Clear Body for an ability, so that's something. I'm gonna try Slash. Okay, that worked. Good. Alright, that's that. Let's try throwing a ball. I'm gonna throw a Premier Ball to try and be fancy, because I used to do this all the time in Pokemon Emerald. So if I had a Ralts on my team, throw a Premier Ball at it to be fancy. And damn it. That didn't, well, actually, and I'm frozen. And actually he's frozen. Crap. Let's try again, come on. 1, 2, 3, please. Yes! Delta, welcome to the team, Ralts. Welcome to the team. Do I want to give this thing a nickname? Yes, I am going to. The name I'm going to give it. For the name, I'm going to name this. I'm going to name you. I'm going to name you Fiona. Is there any specific reason for this? No, I just felt like this would be a good name for it. This was something that was. You do not know how much I was waiting to get this on my team. Seeing it, I have caught this thing in previous save files, but I've never actually used Delta Ralts. So this will be very interesting. This will be very interesting for me to actually use this thing and see how good this thing really is. As for right now, it's only level 15. Let me check its stats, actually. Holy... Wait a minute. Okay. Modest nature. That is actually pretty good. Also, yes, this is... Also, I guess this is also dating the video, showing what day it is. It's the 5th. Modest nature, clear body. Its EVs are not doesn't have the best... Its IVs aren't the best, but I don't really... That's not critical. And doesn't have any EVs because we just caught it. Growl, Powder Snow, Thunder Shock, and Double Team for moves. That's actually pretty solid. It's actually pretty good for starting moves. Actually, when I'm probably gonna... I'll try Switch Training for now and see if I can make this work. Also over here, there's a free Super Potion. There's quite a few things... There's quite a few things over here on this roof with all the water and stuff, so... Well, you should have seen that coming. Whoops. Do I ever revive? No, I don't. I don't have revive, so I can't revive you right now. Well, I guess that's what the secret base is for, so I'll train that up later. Do I want to fight that guy right now? No. Over here is a free Super Potion. We can't go any further to the left over here with these rocks blocking the way. I'm gonna try going around. Around this guy, is there anything over here? I think there might be something over here to the left, so I'm just trying to explore this whole room and see what we got, and see what's over here. Over here, no, it doesn't look like there's anything over to the left. But, can I run, please? Thank you. With that said, let's keep heading south. Skip these trainers for now, because I want to give that experience to Ralt, but here we are, in Vipik City. This is, if you remember from earlier, this is where the second gym is. In fact, someone all the way back at Midnight Town mentioned that the Vipik City gym leader has a forest theme of bug and poison. So that's something we're going to have to remember. Put that aside, let's heal up here. We've got the big Pokeball this time around. But I guess for now, I'm gonna for something we're gonna do. Let's do a little bit of training with little Fiona over here, and let's get her up to a level where she can fight. Let's try it. Again, this is a lot better than using the breeder, than trying to use the Pokemon breeder to gain levels. I guess if you wanted to like have something, if you weren't really sure about having something on your team, Nuzzle. No, I'm not gonna learn it. If you're curious, I guess if you were curious about using something on your team and you weren't sure about it, I guess in theory you could do this. I guess in theory you could just do this, like put your Pokemon in the breeder and just leave it there, just in case you change your mind, so that way we at least have some experience. Or I guess just use this. I don't know. Again, it's level 20, so let's you know what, I'm gonna give Crocodile some experience. I'm gonna get Crocodile some experience. Use Bite, come on. All we gotta do now is just knock this thing out. And down goes Auto. And Fiona gets to level 21 and learning Shockwave. There we go. That's a better electric move. And Crocodile almost level 28. But with that, only a little bit after getting you are already evolving into Delta Curlia. Already Delta Curly already. I'm gonna actually fight you. I'm gonna fight you one more time just to get you, just to get you Curly up to more or less to get Fiona up to a good level to actually start fighting. We do have a few trainers we skipped over. A few trainers we skipped back on the previous route that I can go fight as well. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna fight you just to get you even closer to the rest of the team. Also, if you're curious about the Axie that was in my party earlier that you may have seen, I'm just holding it onto it just because it's got Dragon Rage and just as a little bit of cannon fodder for the time being. Shockwave. And let's finish off, I don't know. Level 20, we're gonna probably be level 25, maybe even 26 for Fiona after this. There we go, level 25. Ice Shard. I'm not gonna get rid of Powder Snow, I'll get rid of Growl. Ice Shard's is physical priority, so I'm gonna use that might come in handy. Alright, so now with that done, let's get out of here. Let's see. Clerk, the Pokemon clerk is over here. Okay, I guess I have to talk to him from over on this side. Let's see. We got some Great Balls. We got plenty. Let's get some more Super Potions. I'm gonna get some. Okay, we got 3 antidotes. That should probably be enough. I'm gonna buy 2 Paralyze Heals as well. And there we go. That should be good for items for now. Those items will come in handy later, trust me. But for now, let's explore Vipik City. And here, let's see, Tyro. Nope. This guy wants to trade Pokemon, a Sneasel for a Floette. I believe you can find a. You can find whatever the pre-evolved form of Floette is, somewhere further away, all the way back near Midnight Town somewhere, I think. So, if you want to do that trade, go right ahead. Sneasel can become Weavile later on, and Weavile is probably one of my favorite. Weavile actually is probably my favorite Ice type. No, is my favorite Dark type? No, it's not. Is it my favorite Ice type? Yes, it is. I think this guy. Oh, this guy. This guy has a growth chemical that makes eggs hatch faster. So they need less steps to hatch. You can put it on any egg you have. It's $1 for each step. So this is actually. So if you have an egg and you're trying to hatch it, this guy can help. This guy can help if you have the cash to do it. Exploring elsewhere in town. Actually, this guy reminds us of hidden grottos. This person actually doesn't have anything for us. Check these houses in a sec. If you're curious, if you try to leave town via the south, these 2 are blocking the way, and won't let you by. And here, this person gives you a heavy ball. Up here, we got a Slow King, and this person complains about this place being a garbage dump, effectively. And Slow King, move out of the way. That's the one annoying thing. Sometimes the other Pokemon will inadvertently block you and get in your way. I know someone in this town gives a really good item. Someone gives a really good item. 2,500 and they'll give us an egg. I'm going to say no for now. I don't remember what this egg is. I don't remember what that egg is off the top of my head, so I'm not going to suggest whether to get that or not. Over here, the Vipik City dump is back there. It's hazardous, so we cannot go there apparently. Looking around further. Actually, is it you? No. Oh, this Volbeat's holding a bug gem, so if you have a bug type on your team, you have a bug. There's a free item for that. You actually. No, you don't. No, you do not have anything. No, it's not you. Where is this guy? There's somebody in this. If you can show me a varied Pokedex, I'll give you a good rod. How does that sound? Show me a Pokedex with 25 Pokemon caught, and it'll give us a good rod. I don't need to do that. I'm not gonna do that right now. In fact, I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe off screen at some point I'll do that. I'll catch a bunch of Pokemon to get the good run. This person gives you a cleanse tag, which is, I guess, a pretty solid item. Here, actually, wait, no, I was already in this house. Pikachu guy's over here on the left side if you ever need him. Oh, this person's actually pretty funny. These darn kids these days with their Cure Infusions and their Mega Evolutions. Back in my day, we had 151 Pokemon, unbalanced types, unoriginal designs, and we liked it. Gee, I wonder what this person is stereotyping. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. TM97 Frost Breath. If you picked up Delta earlier or anything, or somehow found a nice type, this is a good TM. Also, we have TM57 Charge Beam, as I just now remembered. We're gonna replace Frost Breath with that, and actually, instead of having oh, Bulbapedia can learn this. Actually, hang on, let me see. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Calm Mind because Charge Beam can Charge Beam can help with that. Plus, Bulbapedia is bulky. It's got Leech Seed and my leftover for the time being. So I won't really need to worry about having special defense up. Over here. So for Fiona, actually, knowing what this gym, now that I think about it, I'm not gonna learn Charge Beam for the moment, and I think the gym leader has something that does something that requires us. Now, I could talk to Damien right now. The gym is, if you're curious, the gym is back here, is this way. However, you have to talk to Damien to get to the gym. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna do that yet. Let's test drive our new courier. Also, Damien does not fight you, by the way. He just talks to you about something. So but for now, let's test drive Delta Curlia and see how Fiona does. Against the sail. Oh crap! Whoops! I was about to say already doing a good job, and then I jinxed it before I even said it. God damn it. Alright, come on. Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia, you take care of this. I guess I'm gonna have to do some. I guess that shows I'm gonna have to do some grinding off screen. Hey. Also, that's what Charge Beam looks like. Already doing some decent work for Bulbapedia. And Bulbapedia gets even more overleveled at 33 now. Also that flashing is what poison looks like. That is not your screen glitching out or anything. That's just what the poison effect looks like. Alright. So Delta Curly so Fiona is definitely gonna need some more training before. Actually, now I remember, Delta Curlia basically is a extreme version of a competitive sweeper, if you know what that is. I am not staying in on this thing. Because I'm pretty sure you've got Mach Punch. So I'm not gonna even risk it. And yep, I was right. Yeah, like if you've ever played competitive or played like Pokemon Showdown or something, you know what I mean by it, by Delta Curly being a sweeper. You know, in simple terms, a sweeper, it's a Pokemon that has it's got very low defenses, but it's super fast. It can hit really hard. That's basically what this line is. It's basically what this line comes down to. And Delta Gardevoir and Galate are basically the two versions of this. One being the physical one, and one being the special one. Again, something I can't fight, so Crocodile, you take care of this. Water gun, let's go. And down goes the Lipwreck. Well, 28 for Crocodile, actually getting close to evolving Crocodile. Oh jeez. Freaking Rotom. Actually, you know what, Fiona? I'm gonna try using Fiona here. Let's see let's see if Fiona can do something. Let's try Frost Breath. That was a crit. First time. Oh yeah, that's right. Frost Breath crits always crit. I forgot about that. And I failed. Now let's go back. Alright, come on, Bulbapedia. Finish it off with a lead sheet, I guess. There we go. Let's see. What else you got? A Driploom. Charge Beam. Oh, come on. I missed. Charge Beam. Hex. Use Hex. Come on. Charge Beam again. And Charge Beam's just a cool move though, like the way it works. The more you use it, the better you get with it. Oh, it's pretty cool move. Kinda son, we've been in a Spirit Medium, and I need to go back and heal again. Whoops. Oh, Ponytail. And now, crap, now I can't escape. Dang it. Oh, looks like I've got a lot of... Looks like I've got a lot of grinding to do. Definitely got a lot of grinding to do off screen. I'll spare you guys the pain, spare you guys having to do that, so... So, let's heal. Let's heal here. And I guess, for the time being, I'm going to save the game here. And I have been the Wolf Racer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright.